stone is getting old. Look, the paint is chipped here and there.
You and you. Keep an eye on the basement.
Stop!
Don't move!
Who are you? How come I've never seen you before? Guess you didn't have much luck either. I'm Ko, Mr. Kalidor's assistant.
Do you know where he and Theo are being held?
I don't. After the heirs of Ida took over the place, they split us up to different places. I'm not sure which room they're in.
This is not good.
Don't worry about that. We should be figuring out how to get out of here.
Do you have any ideas?
I know the circuits for this room and I can open that door over there. But the guards outside, however...
Leave that to me. You just open the door.
Will do. See that disconnected cable? Connect them for me so I can use the control panel. Finish them off already. Don't tell me you're just gonna charge the way out. There are still plenty of guards out there.
You have better plans?
Why don't you switch clothes with this guy and pretend you're one of them? So you can figure out the exact situation.
That will work. What about you?
I'll stay behind so they're not alerted.
I don't think they can see through my disguise.
I've told you already. You can't get anything out of me.
You're security for Banches?
What now? Heirs of Ida send a fool for interrogation?
Calm down. I'm not with Heirs of Ida. I'm here to free you, so work with me.
You're not one of them? Why should I believe you?
Theo invited me. You don't have to believe me, but I'm your only option here.
Fine. I'm Leon, Captain of Security. What do you want me to do?
I need to know Mr. Kalidor and Theo's locations. Any clues?
I know they're keeping Theo on the second floor, but not sure which room.
They set an alarm for the entryway to the second floor. Can you shut it off?
There's a switch in the monitor room next door. Luckily, they missed the backup keycard on me. Here, take this. Also, you can fool the guards, but watch out for those aberrated hounds. Those things have sharp noses. The stairway faces the infirmary. You should find anesthetics in there for those hounds. Please don't let me down. You're Mr. Kalidor and Theo's last hope.
The surveillance has been disabled. You can proceed to the next floor. There are sounds coming from the last room. I should take a look. Oh no. Did the dogs catch my scent? Leon says there are tranquilizers in the room on the left side of the second floor.
Why are you here? It's not chow time yet.
The chief's dogs are hungry and I'm here to get something to feed them.
Weren't they just fed? Fine. There's some leftover meat from yesterday over there. Go grab a chunk. It's not fresh, but still too good for them monsters. Man, all you got hollow legs. Go feed the dogs before they start biting again.
We caught the intruder, my lord. We did not find anyone else.
Good. How about Kalidor's interrogation? Any news?
Kalidor already told us where the Astrum is located, and asked us to free Theo.
Pass that information to those that are outside immediately, and ask them to find Astrum. As for Theo, We can't let him go until we have what we want.
Yes, sir, I will. Who goes there? Guards!
Here! Found you at last, Theo.
What are you doing here?
I'm here to rescue you. Where's Mr. Kolador being kept?
They locked him in the basement. You go in from the first floor. They wanted to find out something from him. How did you get in with so many guards outside?
I ran into a security guy named Leon downstairs. He gave me a keycard.
Leon's still alive? That's great.
Stick close to me, and let's go get your father.
No. Just leave me here. They have the whole place on lockdown. I'll only be your burden. If you can get my father out, he'll come up with a way to save me. Please.
Are you okay, Mr. Kolador?
You? I already handed the Astrum over to the heirs of Ida. I had no choice since they held hostages.
We'll worry about that later. Let's get you out of here.
What about Theo? Have you seen him? I can't leave my son behind.
Theo is being held on the second floor under tight watch. I didn't get a chance to bring him.
Let's go. I must get him out and rally the people on the docks to take the headquarters back. I need to find my son. You have to go back and get help from the port.
I heard you're getting into trouble again, kid.
How did you get here, Franz?
I asked Mr. Franz for help. Do you know each other?
Of course we do. What's the situation in there?
I found Mr. Kolador and Theo, but couldn't free them yet. And the Astrum.
Let me guess. Kolador handed the Astrium over to the heirs of Ida?
How did you know?
That's not the only thing I know. Heirs of Ida got a spy on the docks. Too bad he got away before security could get there.
Speaking of that, I saw someone whispering surreptitiously in the lower docks before. That might be the spy you mentioned.
I'll stay behind to help the guards deal with the leftover heirs of Ida. You and Mia should go for the investigation.
What's this? I think Franz might know. Franz, I found these.
This is getting complicated.
What's wrong?
We've cleared the building and caught all the intruders, but I didn't find Theo and Mr. Kolador.
Did the heirs of Ada sneak them away in the chaos?
According to one of the captives, the battle began before they even reached Kolador and his son. So no one knows where they've been taken to or by whom. The biggest suspect is still the heirs of Ida. The notebook you found points out their local hideouts, and there's quite a lot.
I'll check all those places and hopefully we'll find Theo and others.
I'm coming with you.
Stop making a scene, Hilda. We've still got other things to do.
Oh? What is it?
If the heirs of Ida found Astrum already, we'll have to go to Plan B. Kolador banned Astrum trading around the local docks, but you can still find reserves in the black market nearby. Hilda, you and Mia come with me. Let's scope out the black market. Act smart about things, okay?
What are you trying to get at?
That's it then. Dismissed.
Looks like the heirs of Ida doesn't have Kolador or Theo. Who took them then? There has got to be more to this. I should talk to Franz at the black market.
Any good news?
Good, you're here. So, did you find Theo and Mr. Kolador?
Nope. From the leads I got, it wasn't the heirs of Ida that took them.
And the Astrum reserves that Kolador told them about was a lie too, is it?
And you already know that again?
It's obvious. Those heirs of Ida were running around like chickens with their heads cut off.
Well, I'm at a dead end. What about you?
See that guy over there? That's Hopkins. And if I'm correct, he's got Kolador's Astrum. He's a notorious smuggler and a devious dealer. You can get all sorts of off-limits contraband in Banj's port from him.
Why didn't Mr. Kolador lock him up?
Lock him up? The man did a lot of dirty work for Kolador. Don't take your Mr. Kolador for some kind old guy.
Are you saying Mr. Kolador slipped Astrum to Hopkins to sell underground for a greater profit?
Whoa, don't put words in my mouth. The only way to find out is to talk to that guy.
Meaning, you want me to do it?
Well, he knows me. And Hilda's too young and green. I bet that she can't even speak in front of that sly fox. So...
Ah, a new face. Welcome to my business. What would you like? Pickup. Who do you work for? You work for him. You're looking for Astrum, right? How come I never saw you before? You obviously know who I am, but I know nothing about you. This ain't fair. Trust carries a cost. In my trade, we must weigh that with care. Prove. You don't even work for Koldar. No sincerity, no deal. Yeah, I get it. Things are happening. I don't want trouble, and I can get what you want, but it's a two-way street. I have a client looking for some quality iron ore, but my supplier just ran into problems and got held up. So, 5 pieces. Get them, and then we'll talk. You got them already? That was fast.
I got the ore you wanted. Now do your end of the bargain and give me the Astrum.
Hold just a minute. I never said I have the Astrum.
What do you mean? Are you kidding me?
I said it was a two-way street. Or did you really think you could trade for Astrum with a mere handful of iron ore?
What else do you want me to do?
I want you to deliver an important shipment. But the buyer and I, well, had a few misunderstandings, so I shouldn't show my face. The reception point agreed on is the base of the Omnium Tower. Don't fret, the guy didn't know I'm the seller. You should hustle now.
You got the goods? Show me!
Isn't it dangerous for a kid like you to be out here by yourself?
Who you calling a kid? Do you know who I am? Never mind. You're not worth it. Tell your boss this is not bad tasting. Next order will be in soon.
Fine. Bye.
He said it tasted good, and ordered more too? Ha! What a foreign simpleton.
Stop digressing. Where's the Astrum?
Oh, I do have them. Or more accurately, someone entrusted them to me.
Was it Mr. Calidor?
You didn't hear that from me. Anyway, the bigwig client instructed me to deliver the Astrum to a specified location. That's all I can say.
Where was it?
Oops, I seem to have forgotten.
Why, you...
Though for a businessman like me, I jot down every crucial detail in the ledger, including the location. But unfortunately, I misplaced it inside the ruins in the mountains on my last expedition. So, if you can retrieve it...
Bear in mind, this is the last time.
Alas, you made it to here.
What's going on, Mr. Calidor?
I'm sorry, but I can't hand you the Astrum. Theo's transformation is almost complete, and I need the energy from it.
Transformation? What did you do to Theo?
What any father would do. Give him a full lifespan.
What are you talking about?
Theo has only a half year left in his life. His body is ravaged with afflictions, just like his mother before she died. Anna, I couldn't save her, but I promised her our son would grow up happy and healthy. I just need to give him a healthy body, and I will.
Come to your senses! This will only hurt Theo along with everyone else!
Warning! Energy transfer reaching critical mass.
You can't stop me! I promised! I promised!
Energy transmission limit exceeded.
Theo!
Kolador had a chance to work with us to save Theo, but he refused. And you saw what happened.
Zeke! You can't trust them!
Number 2, take me to see him.
Theo, my son.
You're seriously hurt, Mr. Kolador!
Not only am I a failed husband, a failed father as well. Go to 201. See Sean, he's got what you want. Forgive me.
How's it looking there?
Did you find Theo and Mr. Kolador?
Mr. Kolador is hurt badly and requires immediate attention. As for Theo, I'm sorry, Hilda.
No, it can't be. Can't be.
We're too late.
Franz, I ran into Zeke and that cyborg woman in there.
I knew they had something to do with this. Okay, I'll get to the bottom of Zeke's whereabouts. However, shutting off Omnium Tower is the pressing issue. Did you find the Astrum?
Found the Astrum, but it's depleted and has to be recharged. Mr. Kolador mentioned Sean in 201 has what we're looking for. But what is 201?
I think he meant Shelter 201, southeast side of Banj's Port. Quite a distance from here. I'll mark it on your map. Check it out as soon as possible. Let me know if you find anything.
Sorry, I don't recognize you. Are you from out of town?
Yeah, Cooley in the port now, yeah, Biling. Jesus.
I'm from Banges. Is this Shelter 201? I need to speak with your leader.
That will be me. My name is Bailing. Banges has not heard from you for days. What happened?
The hyenas attacked us, and we're down to our last power supply, food, medicine, and water. The comm is also too damaged to contact anyone.
I need you to help me find someone named Sean. Mr. Calidor told me this is where he is.
Sean? But we don't have a Sean here. Maybe I'm mistaken. I'll ask around.
Thank you. Meanwhile, I can help you with problems in the shelter. Just let me know.
Water supply is currently our biggest concern. The only purifier broke down and needed a new filter. On top of that, there's no power supply to run anything. The hyenas hijacked all of our spare parts. We have to get the filter back.
No problem. Just give me their coordinates and I'll get the stuff back for you.
Alright guys, that is the end of episode 2. Thank you guys for watching. Episode 3 is going to come out soon or later. And yeah, I'm glad that you're enjoying the series and I'll keep making more of it. Thank you guys for staying tuned. This is your boy Frost, stay frosty, and I am going dark.